Why do some people in their 70s or 80s seem to have more energy than people half their age? What separates those who thrive in later life from those who simply endure it? Could it be that aging gracefully isn't about luck, but about a few powerful, daily habits? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, you're not alone. We all wonder what makes some people seem to defy the limits of time, staying sharp, strong, and full of life long past retirement. The truth is, it's not just genetics or chance, it's the small, consistent choices they make every day. In this video, we're going to explore 6 golden habits that don't just promise better health, they deliver it. Backed by science and praised by doctors, these habits can help you add a decade or more to your life while boosting your energy, focus, and overall well-being. Whether you're in your 50s and planning ahead, or in your 70s and ready for a transformation, these strategies can truly reshape the way you age. And here's the best part: these are not drastic lifestyle overhauls or expensive treatments. They are simple, powerful actions you can take today, right now, to invest in your future self. From how you move, to what you eat, to how you treat your mind and body, each of these habits holds the key to a longer, more vibrant life. But don't just stop at the first few tips. The 6th habit may just be the game changer you've been waiting for. It's the one most people overlook, yet it has the potential to reignite your energy and emotional strength in ways you never imagined. So stick with me until the end, because this isn't just about living longer. It's about living better, with purpose, independence, and joy in every single day. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you won't miss more content designed to help you live your golden years to the fullest. And if you find this video helpful, please consider liking and sharing it. It helps us grow this community and spread these important lessons further. If you're ready to take back your vitality, let's begin. Take regular walks. One step at a time towards strength. There's something profoundly powerful about the simple act of walking. At first glance, it may seem too modest to make a real difference. But when practiced consistently, walking becomes a quiet force, a daily declaration that you're choosing vitality, independence, and a future filled with strength. Have you ever watched someone in their 70s or 80s walk with confidence, shoulders back, gaze forward, full of energy and joy? You may wonder, what's their secret? The answer isn't some magic potion or high-intensity workout. It's walking, steady, intentional, rhythmic movement that not only supports the body, but also uplifts the spirit. Studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that regular walking can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 40%. Just think about that for a moment. 40%. That's not just a number. It's a chance at more years, better years, filled with more freedom, more energy, and more life. Each step you take helps your heart beat stronger, pushes oxygen-rich blood to your cells, expands your lungs, improves circulation, and keeps your joints in motion. It's more than exercise. It's fuel for every part of your body. And even more, it boosts endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones, making you feel lighter, calmer, and emotionally clearer. But the true magic of walking isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual. When you walk, you're reconnecting with yourself. You're stepping away from screens, stress, and distractions. You're embracing the natural world around you. The warmth of the sun, the breeze on your face, the sound of birds, the feeling of your own breath steadying. Walking becomes a moving meditation, a moment of presence that resets the day and brings peace into your heart. And here's what's beautiful. Walking is accessible. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive gym memberships, or a perfect fitness level. You just need a willingness to begin. Start with 5 minutes, maybe around the block or just a few steps in your garden. Those small efforts, when repeated, turn into powerful habits that transform your health from the inside out. Don't forget, walking also connects us. Invite a friend, a neighbor, or a loved one to join. Share stories, laughter, or simply enjoy quiet companionship. Or walk alone, letting your thoughts drift like the wind around you. Whether with others or by yourself, walking nurtures more than muscles. It nurtures the soul, and the benefits are not short-lived. Regular walking reduces the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity. It improves balance, coordination, and even memory. It's a daily step toward preserving your independence and protecting your ability to live life on your own terms. So lace up your shoes, step outside, breathe in the fresh air, and know this: every single step you take is a step away from decline, and a step toward strength, joy, and a longer, fuller life. Now that you've taken your first step with walking, let's continue to the next habit, something equally powerful, yet often overlooked. 2. Pay attention to your diet, fueling the life you want to live. Now that we've talked about the transformative power of walking, let's take a closer look at what powers every step you take: the food you put into your body. Eating well isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about enriching every single day you have. The food you choose becomes your energy, your focus, your strength. And as we grow older, those choices become even more important. Why? Because what you eat today builds the body you'll walk in tomorrow. Imagine being in your 80s and still feeling strength in your legs, clarity in your mind, and freedom in your movement. That's not just wishful thinking. It's a real, achievable result of paying attention to how you fuel yourself. The truth is, as we age, our bodies don't need less nourishment, they need better nourishment. Unfortunately, many fall into the trap of convenience, reaching for processed snacks or ready-made meals filled with artificial ingredients, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats. And while these quick-fix foods may save time, they steal vitality. Over time, they set the stage for serious chronic conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. They silently slow you down, until one day, even getting up from a chair feels harder than it should. But here's the empowering part. Your body responds almost immediately when you start giving it what it truly needs. A diet rich in whole, nutrient-dense foods supports every system in your body. This isn't about restriction. It's about choosing foods that allow you to thrive. Start with color. The more variety you have on your plate, the more diverse the nutrients you're feeding your cells. Leafy greens like spinach and kale help protect your heart. Bright antioxidant-rich berries reduce inflammation and support your immune system. Sweet potatoes and cucumbers hydrate your body from the inside out. Add in whole grains, like quinoa, oats, or brown rice, for long-lasting energy that doesn't spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling drained. Don't forget lean proteins. Chicken, fish, beans, and lentils help preserve muscle strength and aid in recovery, especially as your body naturally loses muscle mass with age. And the unsung hero of longevity? Healthy fats. Think avocado, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon. These are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that help reduce inflammation, protect your brain, and support cardiovascular health. But just as important as what you add is what you remove. Processed foods with preservatives and artificial additives do more damage than you might realize. They don't just slow digestion or cause inflammation. They speed up the aging process at the cellular level. You may not feel it instantly, but over time, the toll becomes painfully clear. Foggy thinking, chronic fatigue, unstable mood, and a body that just doesn't feel like you anymore. Want to stay sharp and mentally clear into your later years? Then your nutrition isn't optional. It's essential. Research shows that poor diets can even contribute to cognitive decline and memory loss. But when you feed your body with real food, you're also feeding your mind. And let's not forget, hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst fades, but our need for water increases. Dehydration sneaks up quietly, bringing symptoms like fatigue, confusion, and joint pain. Luckily, the fix is simple. Choose water over sugary sodas. Sip herbal teas, or infuse your water with lemon or mint. It's an easy way to support your energy and protect your joints. You don't need to be perfect. Healthy eating isn't about following strict rules. It's about building a lifestyle that supports the best version of you. Swapping white bread for whole grain, picking a fruit over a sugary dessert, drinking water instead of soda, these small daily choices create powerful, long-term results. Because at the end of the day, nourishing your body is an act of love. And it's not just love for today. It's love for your future self. It's the promise of a life that's not just longer, but richer, fuller, and more vibrant. Continue being mentally active. A sharp mind is a powerful gift now that we've explored the importance of nourishing your body with healthy food. it's time to talk about another essential part of staying youthful and vibrant: your mind. As you journey through life, one truth becomes more and more evident. Keeping your mind sharp is just as important as keeping your body strong. While many people put tremendous effort into physical health, through exercise, eating well, and staying active, mental fitness often takes a back seat. But the reality is, your brain needs just as much attention. Like a muscle, it must be worked, challenged, and nurtured to remain agile and resilient with age. If neglected, the consequences sneak up: memory lapses, mental fog, slowed thinking. And for many, the looming fear of cognitive decline or diseases, like dementia or Alzheimer's, becomes real. But here's the uplifting truth: you're not powerless in this. In fact, you have more control over your cognitive future than you might think. The brain is incredibly adaptive, even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s. With the right daily habits, you can not only preserve mental clarity, but even enhance it. Just imagine remembering names with ease, enjoying deep conversations, learning new things, and staying mentally sharp well into your later years. It's not a distant dream. It's the reward of consistent mental engagement. And no, you don't need expensive brain supplements or hours of grueling mental drills. The best brain-boosting tools are simple, accessible, and often already in your life. Let's start with one of the most powerful ones: reading. Books are more than stories. They're workouts for your brain. Whether you're reading a gripping novel, a fascinating article, or a thought-provoking biography, reading strengthens your ability to concentrate, process information, and retain memory. Each time you flip a page, you're training your brain to stay focused, curious, and sharp. And if thick novels feel intimidating, don't worry. Short stories, magazines, even quality blog posts offer the same mental stimulation. It's not about how much you read. It's about reading consistently and engaging with what you're taking in. Next up, puzzles and games, crosswords, Sudoku, chess, word games. These aren't just fun time fillers. They're cognitive strength training. They test your memory, sharpen your problem-solving skills, and keep your brain flexible. Each puzzle you solve is like lifting weights for your mind, building connections that help you stay sharp and mentally nimble. Learning something new might be the most exciting mental habit of all. Have you ever wanted to play an instrument, learn a new language, try painting, creative writing, or experimenting in the kitchen? These pursuits spark new neural pathways, challenge your brain to adapt, and keep it open and alert. And the science backs it up. People who continue learning throughout their lives are less likely to experience cognitive decline. The key? Challenge yourself just enough to grow. The brain thrives on novelty. Each time you try something unfamiliar, you're reminding your mind that it's still capable of growth and transformation. But don't overlook what may be the most powerful tool of all: conversation. Engaging in meaningful dialogue, whether with a friend, a neighbor, or a group, stimulates memory, emotional processing, and active listening. Conversations are like a symphony for the brain, requiring you to think critically, recall details, empathize, and stay present. A casual chat over tea, a deep heart-to-heart with a loved one, a lively debate in a book club. These aren't just good for your soul, they're good for your brain. In the end, keeping your mind sharp doesn't require grand life changes. It's about small, intentional daily habits that keep your brain engaged and excited. Read, solve, learn, connect. Each of these actions weaves together into a richer, more vibrant life. Because a sharp mind isn't just about remembering, it's about fully experiencing life, being present, feeling confident, embracing joy. So don't wait. Choose one habit and start today. And speaking of small habits with big impact, on the next page, we'll explore a simple yet powerful practice that can uplift your spirit and recharge your health. It begins with the warmth of the sun. Do strength training, build power that lasts. After nurturing your mind with learning and connection, it's time to shift our focus back to the body. Because strength isn't just for the young. In fact, strength training is one of the most powerful, yet overlooked habits you can adopt as you age. Too many people believe that lifting weights or doing resistance exercises is only for athletes or fitness enthusiasts in their prime. But nothing could be further from the truth. Strength training isn't about vanity. It's about vitality. It's about safeguarding your independence, protecting your bones, preserving your mobility, and giving your body the power to move freely, well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You don't need to lift heavy barbells or exhaust yourself at the gym. Strength training is simply about resistance, giving your muscles the challenge they need to grow stronger and more resilient over time. Why is this so important? Because as we age, our muscle mass naturally declines in a process known as sarcopenia. This slow, quiet loss of strength can make once simple tasks feel surprisingly difficult, like carrying groceries, standing from a chair, or climbing stairs. It's not weakness, it's biology. But biology doesn't have to win. Here's the good news. Strength training can stop, slow, and even reverse this decline. Yes, reverse. That means it's not too late. You can reclaim strength at any age. Imagine waking up each morning, feeling steady on your feet, able to carry your bags, move through your home confidently, and keep up with your grandchildren without fear or fatigue. That's the power of staying strong. That's the gift strength training can offer. And it's not just about muscles. It's about balance, bone health, coordination, and fall prevention. As you age, these become non-negotiables. Resistance exercises like gentle squats, leg lifts, and band work are proven to improve bone density, helping prevent osteoporosis and reducing your risk of fractures. They support your joints, improve your posture, and help you feel more grounded in your body. You don't need fancy machines or a gym membership to start. A few basic tools, or even your own body weight, are enough. A set of light dumbbells, a resistance band, or simply 2 water bottles. Movements like seated leg lifts, wall push-ups, arm curls, or gentle squats can be done right at home, at your own pace, in your own space. And here's something many don't realize. Strength training is also medicine for the mind. When you engage in resistance movements, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood, reduce stress, and ease anxiety. In just 10 or 15 minutes, you'll not only feel stronger, you'll feel happier and more emotionally balanced. Even better, this routine is fully adaptable. Whether you're just starting out or you've exercised before, you can scale your strength training to meet your needs. The key isn't perfection, it's consistency. So start small, 10 minutes today, add 2 more tomorrow. It's not about going fast, it's about building a rhythm, a routine that keeps your body strong and your spirit confident. Every rep, every breath, every stretch, it's a promise to yourself, a commitment to your future, a statement that you're not giving in, you're rising up. So take that first rep, hold that water bottle, lift, breathe, and feel your body come alive again. And as we continue, let's explore one more silent yet essential element of vitality, one that flows through every system in your body and fuels every movement you make. Keep your social ties strong. Because connection is life. After rebuilding your strength, there's one more powerful habit we can't afford to overlook: human connection. You see, in our pursuit of physical health and mental clarity, we often forget that the heart needs care too. And one of the most powerful yet underestimated ways to nourish your emotional and even physical well-being is by staying socially connected. As we grow older, it's not just about extending the number of years we live. It's about making those years rich, joyful, and meaningful. And strong relationships are the foundation of that joy. Let's be honest. Life has its way of changing our social circles. Retirement, the loss of a partner, or grown children moving away can gradually carve silence into our days. We may wake up and realize that the phone hasn't rung in a while, the laughter around the dinner table has faded, and our world has become quieter than we ever imagined. But here's the truth. Loneliness isn't just a feeling. It's a risk factor. Research shows that chronic social isolation is as damaging to our health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases stress, weakens the immune system, and accelerates cognitive decline. It's not just about missing people. It's about slowly losing pieces of ourselves. But there is good news. Connection is healing. People who maintain strong social ties live longer, think more clearly, and report feeling happier and more fulfilled. It's not magic. It's medicine for the soul. Take Margaret, for example. She was 82, newly widowed, and convinced she could handle it alone. Her days slipped into a routine of quiet meals and long hours with no one to talk to. But one day, something in her shifted. She walked into a local community center and joined a coffee club. Week after week, she showed up. Slowly, she began to laugh again, share again, live again. What changed? Not her circumstances, her connection. Whether it's rekindling an old friendship, joining a walking group, volunteering, or simply calling a loved one for a chat, you have the power to enrich your life through relationships. And in today's world, technology makes it easier than ever. Video calls, group chats, and social platforms can bridge miles and time zones, making meaningful connection possible, no matter where you are. And let's not forget, your brain benefits too. Engaging in conversations, sharing memories, telling stories, and even playful debates activate regions of the brain tied to memory, logic, and emotional intelligence. Think of it as cardio for your cognition. Social interaction also releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which lowers stress, boosts mood, and helps you sleep better. Simply put, connection heals. It energizes. It reminds you that you are not alone. So what's one small action you could take today? Could you pick up the phone and call an old friend? Join a local class? Say hello to a neighbor you often see but never speak to? These are not just gestures. They are life-giving sparks. And they're entirely within your reach. Because in the end, when we look back on our lives, we won't remember the things. We'll remember the people, the laughter, the shared meals, the conversations that made us feel seen, valued, and loved. So don't wait for the world to come to you. Reach out, connect, reconnect. Let your golden years be filled with golden relationships. Sleep well, the silent healer of a strong, healthy life. After filling your days with joyful connections, there's one final habit that often gets neglected. But it might just be the most powerful of them all. Sleep. In a world that glorifies being busy and productive, rest is often overlooked, seen as a luxury rather than a necessity. But as we age, the truth becomes crystal clear. Sleep is not optional. It is essential. It's during those quiet hours of slumber that your body performs its most important tasks, repairing tissues, strengthening the immune system, restoring mental clarity, and preparing you to face another day with energy and purpose. Unfortunately, aging often brings changes that can disrupt our sleep. Lighter rest, difficulty falling asleep, or waking up more often during the night. These changes may feel inevitable, but that doesn't mean we're powerless. In fact, making sleep a true priority might be the most healing, transformative thing you can do for your overall well-being. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how everything feels harder after a poor night's sleep? Your thoughts are foggy, your patience is thin, your energy is gone, and suddenly, even simple tasks feel overwhelming. That's because your brain and body rely on sleep to reset, recharge, and function at their best. But here's the silver lining. When we prioritize high-quality restorative sleep, we're not just improving our nights, we're improving every moment of our days. Did you know that deep sleep helps clear harmful toxins from your brain? Toxins like beta-amyloid plaques, which are linked to Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, are flushed away while you sleep. Without enough rest, they remain. And over time, this can lead to memory loss, confusion, and cognitive decline. It's not just about feeling groggy, it's about protecting your brain long-term. And it doesn't stop there. Good sleep supports heart health, stabilizes blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and keeps your metabolism in balance. It even helps regulate the hormones that control hunger and satiety, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight and avoid those late-night cravings for sugar or salty snacks. Getting 7 to 9 hours of good sleep each night isn't indulgence, it's self-preservation. It's how you protect your vitality, your mood, and your mental clarity. It's how you ensure that each day you wake up stronger, sharper, and more alive. So how can you improve your sleep starting tonight? Begin with a gentle nighttime routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Power down your screens. Try reading, light stretching, or sipping a cup of herbal tea to ease your body into rest mode. Keep a consistent schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day trains your body to follow a natural rhythm. Create a peaceful sleep environment. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. If stress or anxious thoughts keep you awake, journaling, deep breathing, or even simple meditation can help clear your mind and soothe your nervous system. And most importantly, honor sleep as an act of love for yourself. It's not about checking out from life. It's about investing in it. Every hour of restful sleep adds fuel to your fire. It makes your heart stronger, your thoughts clearer, and your spirit more at peace. Aging gracefully doesn't just happen. It's built on the small, consistent choices we make every day. And sleep? It's the foundation on which all those other habits stand. So tonight, when the world quiets down and the stars come out, give yourself the gift of real rest. Let your body heal. Let your mind renew. And wake up ready to live with energy, clarity, and joy. Now that we've uncovered all 6 habits, simple, powerful choices that can reshape your health, your mindset, and your entire experience of aging, remember this: it's never too late to begin. Whether you're in your 50s, 70s, or beyond, the quality of your life still rests in your hands. These aren't just tips. They are daily acts of self-respect, reminders that you are worthy of care, growth, and vitality in every season of your life. So take that walk. Eat the foods that nourish you. Feed your mind. Build your strength. Stay connected. And above all, give yourself the rest you so deeply deserve. Because aging doesn't mean fading. It means rising, wiser, stronger, and more beautifully alive than ever before. I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these habits are you ready to embrace today? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. And if this video inspired you in any way, please like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Wise Elders Legacy, where we believe growing older is not the end of the road, but the beginning of something deeply meaningful. Thank you for being here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.